Good evening, my Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update for December 16, 2023. And in the news this evening, woman killed in Mandela highway crash identified. A woman killed in a multi-vehicle crash along the Mandela highway in St. Catherine on Saturday has been identified. The deceased is a 23-year-old Shadidra Williams of a St. Catherine address. Police report that about 5:45 a.m., Williams was a passenger in a Mercedes-Benz SUV traveling on the highway heading to St. Catherine when the vehicle collided into the rear of a parked truck. As a result of the collision, the Benz careened and crashed into a Suzuki Vitara motorcar that was traveling in the same direction. Williams suffered serious injuries and was pronounced dead at hospital. There were no other serious injuries, the police said. Head of the Public Safety and the Traffic Enforcement Branch of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, Assistant Commissioner of Police Gary Mackenzie, said investigations are ongoing to see whether the fatal accident was as a result of dangerous driving.
At about 5:45 this morning, the police gathered that a SUV Benz motorcar was traveling along the Nelson Mandela Highway, headed in a westerly direction towards Spanish Town. When on reaching the vicinity, just past the overhead bridge, what appeared to happen is that a truck was parked on the left side of the road on the hard shoulder, and the vehicle, that is the said SUV Benz motorcar, collided with the right rear section of it. As a result of that, the vehicle spun and overturned and made connection with another motor car that was traveling in the same direction. Unfortunately, a lady that was traveling in the Benz motor car suffered serious injury and died as a result of the crash. There were no other serious injuries. We gather that the vehicles had just passed a speed check point at 6 miles. Investigation is being carried out to ascertain properly whether or not there was a manner of driving that amounts to driving and causing death by dangerous driving or manslaughter.
Alleged gang member among 2 killed in St. Elizabeth, says police. Police are reporting that one of 2 men killed in a gun attack in Cambridge district near Brompton on Friday night was an alleged member of the St. Elizabeth-based Speculation Gang. He is Donovan Bailey, 50, otherwise called Don. Police named the second victim as Elvin McIntosh, an associate of Bailey. Police sources said Bailey was well known to investigators as they alleged that he was involved in various criminal activities, including murders, shooting, and predial larceny. A police report said shortly after 8 p.m., the men were in a yard when a gunman entered and opened fire, hitting them. Further reports are that the men were pumping air into a tire on a Mark X motorcar when the gun attack happened. They were pronounced dead at hospital. Teen allegedly found with a gun on St. Catherine School compound. Charges are pending for a 17-year-old boy who was reportedly held with a pistol on the compound of a high school in St. Catherine on Friday. Reports from the Spanish Town Police are that about 8 p.m., a team of officers was on duty at the school where an event was in session. On the approach of the lawmen, the boy was observed acting in a manner that aroused their suspicion. He was accosted and searched, and one Beretta 9mm pistol was seen with a bag he had in his possession. He was subsequently arrested for possession of a prohibited weapon. Investigations are ongoing. Police seek public's assistance in probe into skull found in Portmore. Detectives assigned to the Portmore Criminal Investigations Branch are seeking the public's assistance with their probe in the discovery of a skull that was found on an open lot at an entertainment center in Portmore, St. Catherine on Thursday, December 14. Reports are that at 9:30 a.m., a laborer was employed to clean up the area in preparation for an event when he stumbled upon the skeleton remains and contacted the police. On their arrival, the skull was seen. The scene was processed and the skull was removed to the morgue pending post-mortem examination. Investigators are appealing to anyone with information that can assist them to contact the Portmore CIB at 876-949-8431, Police 119 emergency number, Crime Stop at 311, or the nearest police station. Kingston man allegedly steals 1,000 liters of diesel oil from employer. A 34-year-old man has been charged after he allegedly stole over 1,000 liters of diesel oil from his place of employment on Spanish Town Road, Kingston 11 on Friday. Charged with 4 counts of simple larceny is Cordell Morris, an electrical technician of Musgrave Avenue in the parish. Reports are that on 4 occasions, spanning from November 2023, Morris was recorded on his company's CCTV cameras using his Honda Fit motorcar to load several gallon bottles of diesel oil that he allegedly stole from the company's generator. After investigations were carried out, it was revealed that Morris stole approximately 1,120 liters of oil with an estimated value of $250,000. He was subsequently arrested and charged. Murder investigation underway in the death of former PNP MP Joylan Silvera's wife. The police have confirmed that a murder investigation into the death of Melissa Silvera, the wife of former PNP Member of Parliament Joylan Silvera, has been launched. It was previously reported that Silvera died in her sleep on November 10. While speaking with the news, Deputy Commissioner of Police in charge of crime and security, Fitz Bailey, confirmed that a murder investigation is ongoing. According to Nationwide News, the police upgraded their probe after Silvera's post-mortem examination revealed she was shot at least 3 times. It was also reported that Silvera's husband has retained the services of a King's Counsel and he was interviewed by scene of crime investigators. The Silveras tied the knot in December 2015. Tragically, in 2017, the Silveras experienced another heartbreaking loss when their 2-year-old son, Justin, drowned in a pool at their Stony Hill St. Andrew home. JCSA rebuts Danville Walker's call for reduction of immigration officers. Comments relating to the role of immigration officers by former head of customs at Danville Walker has been described by the Jamaica Civil Service Association as disconcerting. Mr. Walker has called for increased use of technology with the intent of significantly reducing the number of immigration officers at the ports of entry. He claims that the move would increase efficiency with the processing of thousands of passengers. In decrying the comments, the JCSSAC says immigration officials play a pivotal role in safeguarding national security as they serve as the frontline guardians of the country's borders, responsible for vetting and processing individuals seeking entry. The JCSA says the role of immigration officers extends beyond a routine administrative task, as they actively contribute to national security by identifying potential risks, such as individuals with criminal backgrounds or those who may pose a threat to public safety. Additionally, the JCSA says the officers play a key role in upholding the principles of the rule of law, ensuring immigration policies are followed, and preventing illegal entry. It adds that by carefully screening and processing applicants, they contributed to the overall integrity of the immigration system, noting that in an era of heightened global mobility and interconnectedness, immigration officers are essential for fostering a balance between openness and security. The JCSA says it firmly believes that emerging technologies should enhance the work of immigration officers rather than jeopardize their roles or lead to their separation from employment. The National Workers' Union has also responded to Mr. Walker's recommendation with the union's General Secretary, Granville Valentine, saying the statement was unfortunate and should be withdrawn. According to Mr. Valentine, immigration are now restive as a result of the statement by Mr. Walker. He has also stressed that immigration officers play a critical role in review processes and are deserving of far more respect.
The sacrifices that they make for and behalf of this country must be seen in a different light. The statement came across as an attack on the immigration officers and the public sector workers in general, of which we represent. We are way advanced with the management and the external professionals in finalizing and going through processes that will develop the modern way of how immigration officer will operate. As it relates to technology, we're ahead. And what you will see is the level of technology that is involved and the high level of performance that can be matched on the international scene. We are calling on Mr. Walker to withdraw that statement. You know, we consider that statement as being irresponsible.